this because even the best in the game, you're going to have games where it just doesn't go right for you and interceptions result. So, frankly, to me, it's all about how you respond, not just the types of plays that you call, but how you carry yourself, how you show your team that you're still with it, and how you continue to lead.
Start of the second quarter, and it's the Patriots in control of the football. So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. As they've got it as we resume action. Going deep here for Watkins. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
Early on, the running game's been working well, and the offensive line has been pleased by that. The thought process there, catch those safeties creeping up, trying to help against the running game. They tried to hit him over the top, unsuccessfully.
And he was able to shed one tackle, but could not get away from there. 5 yards, now it's 3rd and 5.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
They'll set up a throw. They'll set up the screen for the Wangu. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. That goes as a gain of 11 and a Patriot 1st down.
And this pass rush has really been bringing the heat and has already gotten home a few times here in the first half. So how about the play call there? Sometimes if you can't protect, you've got to fool them. Screen passes like that and take a little step.
And the Titan defense steps up here, and down he goes. A loss of 3 on a sack made by multiple defenders. 2nd and 13. Throwing middle, but it's incomplete. Fair to say, hasn't been his best game throwing the football, but also not getting a lot of help out there either.
Yeah, you nailed it pretty well, you know. He's got to throw it better, got to get more help. Obviously one that should have been caught. They've got to find a way to bring those two elements together so they can make some progress in this one.
Now the throw on 3rd down, knocked away and incomplete. So on 4th down, here's Bryce Behringer on to punt for the Patriots. Only 2 punts for him last week in the loss as he gets this one away. And no return here. Where will they spot it? They say just outside the 20-yard line. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Now their last 2 drives, both ending in touchdowns. It's got them this 14-7 lead.
And it looks to me, and I think you're probably seeing the exact same thing, they're in an ideal spot.
And that's caught inside the 35. A big play that time for the Titans. 49 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. Inside handoff, Henry. And he'll power his way forward for about 4 yards there on the 1st down carry. The Titans at 1-0 on the year following the win in Week 1, and they were able to get that road victory in the opener. Now they look to get to 2-0 in front of the home crowd.
And look, any road win in the NFL, that's huge. But when you do it Week 1, that gets you pointed in the right direction and sends notice to the rest of the league that you mean business.
Working with the lead, trying to get to 2-0. Here's 1st and 10. They'll run it again with Henry. And he'll fight his way down right around the 12. They work now on 2nd and 9.
A gain of a yard brings up 2nd and 9.
Now they'll switch it up here and look to throw. And he'll go down. Brought down at the 20-yard line. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And it'll be intercepted. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the Pats are going to take possession here. It's a touchback, and they'll take over at the 20-yard line. New England with a 1st down as they begin the drive. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted. They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
He'll drop to throw. On the throw, let him too much that time. It's incomplete.
And this drive is almost over before it began thanks to a great defensive effort. Sack on first down, followed by an incompletion. One more good rep, and they get off the field.
Now a shot taken on third down, but it's going to wind up incomplete. The Patriots send out their punter as he'll punt it away for the second time. And he's able to get it out quickly, and this is not a bad kick here. And a fair catch signaled for and taken successfully. A 40-yard punt, no return, and it'll be Titan football. The Titans offense set to begin the drive. In a close game like this, Charles, those interceptions like they had on the last drive could be costly, but here they've got another opportunity. That's caught inside the 20. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. A big pickup of 38.
We spent a lot of time talking about what's going on the field. How about off the field with the evaluation? And they spent a lot of time saying, we've got to get a rookie in here who has big playability. And that's exactly what we're seeing here early in his career.
Drafted him in the spring. Here he is early in the fall making an impact.
So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver. But a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A great play there with his second touchdown here in this first half. And the Titans will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Extra point right down the middle, and it's now 21-7. And he'll just take a seat, and the drive will begin at the 25-yard line. The Pats at the line, ready to go. Charles, you're down multiple scores, less than a minute left here, but with that deficit, they've got to try to at least work their way into field goal range to try to muster something out of this drive.
I'm going to go ahead and date myself one more time because I want to quote an old Smokey and the Bandit lyric. They've got a long way to go and a short time to get there, but they still have time to get it done. So I'm looking forward to watching them mount this drive and see if they can get some points out of it.
They'll give him 4 yards there, and it'll be second down. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 17 seconds to go in this first half of action. Looking downfield, and that's caught right side. He's got his man. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Again, he'll drop to throw. And that's a loss of 7 on the first down play. And we're going to get a timeout with 2 seconds remaining in the second quarter. So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. He's going to need a little mustard on this one. It will be a 51-yard attempt. And this one looks good. It is good. Right down the pipe. Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. And we welcome you back live now inside the booth alongside Charles Davis. I'm Brandon Gaudin, set and ready to rock for the third quarter. And a nice job there on special teams to limit him to inside the 15 as he's dropped at the 14. Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. As this offense takes the field to begin the opening drive of the second half, Charles, remember that first half, good through the air and really all around an outstanding offensive performance.
Absolutely. They reached the end zone several times. The passing game working awfully well, and most importantly, partner,
and they went to the tunnel with a lead. They come back out with that lead.
Absolutely. NFL coaches, we know they're perfectionists in a lot of ways, but they had to like what they saw in that first half.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Not his best throw there, but where we sit right now in the third quarter, he's had a pretty good game throwing the football.
He certainly has, and it's not exactly at the point where we're doing 4-minute offense yet, but they've got to think about, I'm not going to say milking the clock, but understanding clock management here on out.
On play action, they'll throw. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
Partner, what we're seeing so far is the defense is certainly coordinated. Both levels doing their jobs in tandem. The back helping the front helping the back. The pressure got home on that last play and forced him to try and throw through contact and short of the sticks.
And he's got another first down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots' 34-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
A nice throw right there. And, Charles, this is game number 2 in the NFL for this young rookie. His guys getting the victory last week, and he played pretty well by most accounts. Curious, what did you see?
I saw something similar to what you described, Brandon, because I saw a guy who looked the part, a guy who was in command, not just with the touchdown passes, but definitely looked to be in control of the offense as well. And you and I both know that's often uncommon for a rookie quarterback.
An incomplete pass on first down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. They'll look to throw again. And this time he's got the hook up. It's complete. And he'll be out of bounds, able to get it down to the 25 there. 9 yards, not quite enough, and they'll be left now with 3rd and 1.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
Forced out to his left. And it's caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Tennessee. 25 yards for the touchdown.
And the Titans take the opening kickoff of the 3rd quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Point after, right down the middle. And the lead is up to 18 now. There's the Titan kick team as they run up and send this one away.
And he'll decide to not bring this one out as their drive will begin at the 25. New England with a first down as they begin the drive.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. Buying time to his left.
I'm sure it was a tough halftime trying to figure out some strategy to get things going, trailing by a lot when they went into the locker room. He's just trying every avenue to spark his team here to begin the 3rd quarter. Not a lot going on that play, though.
Being chased out left. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. And this turns into a nice gain with a slide at the end. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45. Now back to throw.
Over the middle and complete to Waddle.
And that's good for a pickup of 10 yards. And that'll leave him with a 2nd and just a few inches left. He'll look to throw. He's going to look deep for Watkins. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down. They'll drop to throw.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there. And now 4th down. They'll run for it. It's Stevenson.
And he's going to have the first down yardage as he's down at about the 30-yard line. A solid pickup of 5 and a very solid 4th down conversion. And defensively, pure frustration.
So a big play there on 4th, and now 1st and 10 at the 30.
They'll set up to throw. Flushed out right. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. Big yardage there on the scramble. It gets him a first down.
The deuce is wild here. 2nd down and 2 with just about 2 minutes on the clock.
They'll try to run this one in. And he pushes forward, but comes up short of the goal line as he'll get a yard down to about the 1. 2nd and goal from the 1. Back to throw. Under pressure now, and he's going to go down. Sacked back around the 8.
Big play coming here. It's 3rd and goal.
They're going to look to throw. And that's going to be caught for a Jalen Waddle with 2 touchdowns on the season, both in this game.
And the Patriots are able to make some inroads here to that deficit. Extra point by Ryland, up and good.
And the lead is down to 11 at 28-17.
Phillips now from the end zone. And the decision to bring it out, not a good one, as he's tackled at the 15.
First and 10 at their own 15-yard line.
The Titans offense set to begin the drive. They were able to extend their lead with an opening drive touchdown here in the third quarter, but that just got matched a moment ago.
So we know that what they discussed at the half worked. Now, what are the counters to that, right? You don't just run the same things over and over. Some do, but many will also show something and then come back with something else to keep the defense off balance.
26-yard line.
On first down, he'll drop to throw. Steps away to his left. He's got a man complete. And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done.
This offense really looking polished these first couple of weeks. Here's first and 10. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Picked up by Jonathan Jones. And the Patriots are going to get the football back as time will run out in this third quarter of play.
Back now in Nashville. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter.
Let's go now.
The Pats at the line, ready to go. The interception was a great starting point, but now they need points pretty quickly, down 2 scores.
And now a throw on first down there, but it's incomplete. Throwing the football, he's not as sharp as he was last week when he was over 70%. Right now, he's under 50%.
Well, that comes from extra game film, extra time. You know those guys watched him all week, saw how precise he was, and constructed a defense to try and chip away at that. And thus far, they've been successful.
And this offense on third down today, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 10. They'll look to throw.
He had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete.
There was no secret who they were trying to get the football to.
Well, no, they went to him on first down, second down, third down, all 3 incomplete.
Yeah, and when you're unable to connect and you force it in that direction, all you're doing is giving confidence to the defense. They feel like they're really hurting you in a big way.
Work in the middle of the field, and he's got a man complete. And he is going to pick up a Patriots first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
Back to throw again. Flush to his right. And he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. 2nd and right at a yard.
27-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up 2nd and 1.
Back to throw here.
And this throw a bit late as he couldn't reach back for it.
Give him big credit for his coverage right there, because when he saw the route break deep, he stayed in position to prevent a completion while avoiding any risk of a flag.
On 3rd and short, they'll try and pick it up through the air.
That is caught.
Shutting defenders at the 15. They're able to convert on 3rd down, and that sets up a 1st and goal.
Okay, great.
Looking to throw. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. He'll get 3 yards on the scramble there at 2nd down.
A gain of 3 brings up 2nd and goal at the 6-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. Under pressure, down he goes. Sacked at the 10.
3rd and goal. And keep in mind, very possibly 4-down territory.
He'll look to throw. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Here's Chad Ryland now on for the field goal.
From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And his kick here is good. And that'll make this an 8-point game. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3-and-out here to get the ball back, preferably a takeaway.
Tennessee offense about set and ready to go. Right now clinging to a 1-score lead, Charles, and I think operating within that 4-minute offense with a little less than 4 minutes to go applies here, right?
It certainly does, and that means the playbook is still wide open. But you are a little bit more careful about what you're calling. You want plays that are going to gain yardage, how would you say, consistently, right? You don't need the big shots downfield, but make sure the clock continues to run. Pile up the first downs. And the goal? End the game with your quarterback kneeling down at the end, and you still have the lead.
He's going to keep this again.
And he'll get this up past the 45 to the 47. They're going to hurry back to the line now. 2nd and 5. That's caught inside the 20. Touchdown, Titans. A big play there. His 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Titans are looking to make it 2 straight as they add on to this 4th-quarter lead.
Extra point splits the uprights, and the lead is up to 15 now.
Nwangu now from his end zone.
Powering his way forward.
And only able to get this to the 19, so probably should have opted for the touchback.
New England with a first down as they begin the drive. And tough to win games if you're going field goal, field goal, field goal here. They got field goal last time. Now they'll be looking for a touchdown.
They're looking for the big chunk now because, as you noted, the field goal way of doing it makes it that much harder and puts more pressure on every possession for you now. Go ahead and get 6 and feel a lot more comfortable about the position they're in.
Bigger chunks. We'll see if they can get the score. They take a shot downfield there, but it winds up falling incomplete.
Going for the knockout blow right there. I think if I'm up 2 scores, I'd be worried about an interception, but playing this way is what got them this lead. So you may as well ride it out to the end.
Okay, ready?
Another try, 2nd and 10 now.
Now they'll throw here out of the gun. And this is intercepted, and that should do it.
Picked up by Elijah Molden.
And he brings it back to right around the 26-yard line. Folks, that is his 3rd interception, and I'm going to use one of the most overused phrases in football. He's a ball-hawking safety.
I love the way that you called for the shot there. That's perfect, though, because there is something to that. Being a safety often allows you freedom.
And got his man complete. Got a man, and it's taken in for a Titans touchdown. A great effort there. 26 yards.
And the Titans are on their way to a 2-0 start.
Extra point right down the middle. And the lead opens up now to 22 points.
Nwangu now from his end zone. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Pats at the line, ready to go.
Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers. You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
Now on first down, he'll drop to throw it. Looking middle, and that's complete. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. They'll look to throw here on first down. And a quick throw here, that's complete. And the stop here will come at the 38-yard line. The Titans going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming second down play. They'll set up a throw.
And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration of body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
He's going to get that to his running back out of the backfield.
And he gets it down a yard or two shy of the 30 before he's out of bounds. Line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw.
And this is going to fall to the ground, incomplete. That very nearly their 4th pick of the game. Instead, second down.
This has been a rough one, to put it mildly, for him, and after this one's done, you just feel like at the post-game press conference, this team's going to have a lot of questions and definitely not a lot of answers.
Again, he'll drop to throw. Escaping the pressure right. It's just a gain of a couple there on the scramble, and now it's third down.
They'll be in search of 8 yards here as they hope to convert the first down.
On third down, he'll drop to throw. And this is caught. Touchdown, Patriots. A great play there. 29 yards.
And the Patriots have got it back to a 2-score game here in the 4th.
They'll try and throw for it. And this one incomplete. So they went for the 2, they don't get it. So 2 scores down, time definitely not an ally, but here comes the onside kick. And the Titans are going to come up with it. And that should just about do it. They knew they needed a miracle. They had to have that onside kick. They didn't get it.
Well, as we knew, even before they put the toe to the leather on that one, their chances of getting that done, slim and none. And I do believe we saw Slim just leave the door, didn't we?
We did indeed. I think we're down to none. He's got his man on the crossing route. Now the Patriots going to use one of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 27 seconds showing on the clock. That one looks like he'll throw here. This will be caught inside the 10. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. That'll leave them with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. He'll drop to throw. And he's going to go down. Sacked back at the 13-yard line. The Patriots will take their 3rd and final timeout. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break. Under pressure, and they got to him again. Now Tennessee going to use the second of their timeouts. And with that, they're down to 1 remaining here in this second half. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And incomplete on the deep ball. And well, they could just run this clock out, but here is the field goal unit on 4th down. This to make it a 3-score game late. And his kick is right there. It's good, and that will extend their lead even further.
Well, he was a spectator for much of this game. This is his first field goal opportunity of the entire contest, but he's able to connect.
Yeah, he had a pretty good seat to this one, didn't he? But let's face it, all kickers that you and I know, they want to contribute. They want their opportunity, and he seized his.
Now that final kick.
Run it back. Yeah. Run it back. 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 run it back, run it back. Lost everything I ever wanted.